So everybody, it's your boy Pineapple Head, who came here to talk to you about cooking channels today. I'm sorry, I haven't been around. I went a whole week without posting. I'm trying not to do that anymore. I used to go long hiatuses because I wasn't really motivated, but the love I've gotten recently, I'm going up in subscribers still. I was at 35, now I'm at 36. Like, you would think, nigga, that's not a lot, but at the same time, the love, it puts you on 10. I just, every new subscriber I get, I smile a bit. You know what I'm saying? It puts a smile to my face. But yeah, the new love I'm getting, the more views I'm getting, I'm starting to, appreciate the space and really want to take it like to the next level. Want to really become a full-time YouTuber. So thanks again, guys. Thanks for all the love and okay. Thanks for all the love, guys. Yeah, it means a lot. Usually say that for the end, but I like to open up and tell people just how I'm feeling. And today, with all the drama going on in the world today, with all the protesting and things like that, I've spoken on that in my other video. If you've never heard of this channel, Cooking with Jack, he's ass. He's the worst chef I've ever seen. What's funny is there is like a lady in my family that cannot cook. An aunt of mine that is like totally inept at cooking, but I would eat her food 1,000 times before I even stepped in the same kitchen as this nigga right here. We're gonna be looking at the Cooking with Jack compilation from Kawaii Waifu, and we'll see what was. These are kind of like his highlights. His lowlights. You know what I'm saying? Like Brandon Knight getting sauced up by Kyrie in the All-Star game, like his lowlights.
That's right. Last week we did Aunt Myrna's recipe with the coleslaw. Amazing. This week we're doing party cheese salad.
First of all, that don't sound bad. Party cheese salad, like that sounds like, oh, okay. Yeah, see, I'm fucking with that. But then I look and there's Cool Whip on the table. And two things I never put together is Cool Whip and cheese. And then first of all, the fact that he said my aunt means that this is a generational thing. Like, everyone in his family is shit at cooking. I would never go to one of his cookouts. He could extend me an invitation right now. Nigga, I am not going.
When I saw her make this in Alabama, I was like, goosh, I'm not sure about some of these ingredients. But then I tasted it, and it's like a dessert. We're going to cook all this on the stove. I'm going to have a chance to use this, and then we're going to chill it.
Ain't no way that shit go in the fridge. Ain't no way. Put that on your mama. Put that on God, cuz. Say that shit go in the refrigerator. Ain't no way that shit go in the refrigerator.
Wait till you see this. I never would have put these ingredients together.
Ingredient check. This nigga got cream cheese. What is that red can again? It's pimentos. It's something like that. I forget. Cool Whip. Pecans. Green peppers. Cheese. And Jello and pineapples. Tell me what the fuck was you gonna do with that besides make your stomach hurt?
2 eggs, right? That's right. The guy wanted everything in his, remember? So we're gonna do that. We're gonna give him just what he asked for. 2 eggs, 1 tomato, thing of cheese, thing of ham, and let's put in a little bit of onion. Put in some onion there, and there. Okay? Look good? Close that up. And that's what she did. And that was it. So let's cook that up, and I'll bring it right back, and we'll take a look and see how it.
This isn't even done cooking inside yet. This has been hard to cook. I know I'm burning the bottom of this already, so I'm taking it out now. Look at that.
Look, it's okay with believing you can do something that you obviously can't. And that's perfectly fine. You are entitled to that. But I don't know where you have found the audacity to believe you can do something that you obviously can't. Then to take that right there, put that shit in your hand, put that shit in your heart, put that shit in your mind, and say, I'm going to start a YouTube channel off of that shit alone and be so ass at everything you touch. I have never seen such audacity. Only person ever given me this, like half of the audacity that you're giving me right now is that nigga Onision.
Blow it. There we go. Wow. That's crazy. That's a ton of batter in there. Let's get it in there cooking.
All right, so I don't know if you've ever fried anything before, but you're supposed to make sure that the oil is like skipping hot. One quick way is take a chopstick, wooden chopstick, put it in there. If it bubbles around it, like it's trying to fry the chopstick itself, then boom, it's ready. Don't drop like fried foods into cold oil, because then they'll become overly oil. You know what I'm saying? Like oil kind of boils what's in it, but it doesn't really like it tries not to penetrate what it's in. But if you just let it there, you're really just soaking it in oil instead of frying it in oil. So that, like, I had to get serious with you and let you know that, like, I shouldn't have to tell you to not do anything in this video, but just like take that with you, because a lot of people actually don't know that.
I have to warn you once again, this is going to be rare, so if you don't like rare, you might want to leave the room now. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Stop! You violated the law.
Oh shit, he's stressing me out. God damn it, I can't even talk. Look here. Unless you grind your unless you grind your chuck or grind your beef at home out of steaks, out of rib pieces, don't cook it rare. But I mean, me and you watching this video, me and you know that, nigga, this is an inside joke. Me and you know. He don't, apparently. You're not supposed to cook things rare. You're not supposed to cook things like that rare, because you'll get sick.
Gorgeous.
Bro, there's a piece of just regular ground beef. Not even cooked, not even touched. It looks still frozen. Just hopped off that goddamn plate. This nigga is on his way to food poisoning.
I know it's going to be beautiful. I just know it. Oh, nice and pink. The way I like it.
Oh my god. That's not pink, boy. That's red. You might as well have ran up to a cow, threw some seasoning on it, and just bit his ass. That's all you might as well have done.
Cut right into this. Look how juicy it is. Look at the pool of, look at that. That's great. This did a great job. That's a lot of juice.
I just want to speak to the audacity. Like, the audacity is through the fucking roof, y'all. This man really sat here and opened up that raw ass, bloody ass chicken and said, look at the juiciness. When all I see is blood, sir. All I see is that shit still clucking. And you want to speak to me about juice? Juice, sir? You want to speak to me about juice?
Didn't cook well right there, so I'm not going to eat that. See how that is? That's when you cut in and you test your meat. Shouldn't be red like that.
Should. You know what? I ain't got to beat his ass. I ain't got to touch him. I really ain't got to say too much. He gonna take himself out the game. He gonna put himself back in the damn lobby. I ain't got to do shit. I ain't even got to move him fucking muscle. Why don't you take a good... I mean, we're back to the party cheese salad now. So look at that shit. Look at that shit. And think of everything you just saw got put in there. And know that there's Jello pieces in there, along with Cool Whip, cheese, like regular, like you see the cheese on the top of it, and green bell peppers. Now, I'm gonna just name two foods. There's multiple foods in there. I'm gonna put them in my hand. All right, pimentos, Cool Whip, green bell peppers, green Jello, pineapples, and cheese. Now, let's play a game. I will name any two of those foods together, and you tell me if they sound like they go together. Cool Whip, cheese.
I don't like where this is going.
No. Okay, all right. Let's try one more. Bell pepper, pineapple.
Stop!
Pimentos, Jello.
Stop!
Jello, green bell pepper. No. None of this shit go together, and you just threw that shit together. To make an amalgamation of dumbass. Really, the shit is stupid. I wish you never tried this.
And I finally got her on the show because she has that Hispanic edge that I need on my show.
If that woman is Hispanic, I am Caucasian. She looks like she walked into a tanning bed one time, and Jack just caught her at a Mexican restaurant and said, "Oh, this beautiful woman must be of Hispanic descent." And she didn't even correct him. She just rolled with it. Okay. And just walked up and walked into this shit. And the way she looking at this goddamn food, like, I don't know how to do this.
Hot, 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 hot. All right, look at that. Came out beautiful. That came out perfect. The bottoms are dark. They're not burnt. That's just from all the...
It's just burnt. It's just burnt. They are burnt on the outside, and they look underdone on the inside. It would be hard, crusty, doughy nastiness. I don't trust him. I don't trust anything he says. That nigga called Bloody Chicken Juicy. He has now lost all points to tell me what the fuck, what is and what isn't. He could say it's raining outside, and I'd go out in that motherfucker butt naked.
It's almost like it's smoked. I don't know how to use these. I mean, kind of like forks or what?
You know why it's not parting? Let's play another game. Dun, 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 dun. Is it A, raw or undercooked? Because you see the burn marks on the outside means he had to char it. Once you if anybody knows, and especially from the South, and I'm from South Carolina, we know one thing I know is barbecue. You leave anything in a smoker long enough, you leave anything in a slow cooker long enough, you leave anything under low heats or high heats for long enough, either it's going to burn if you leave it at high, or is going to like slowly get the juices right, and it's gonna be like paper. You could just like pull it apart easily. It's not pulling apart because you didn't break down the muscle fibers, and the muscle fibers don't get broken down when they're raw, nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna go to his salad night video. I don't know what that means. I am scared. Good intro, bro. I needed one of those. It's crazy this shit came out 10 years ago. Like 2010, this nigga was popping.
Right. So when I'm saying put in a glop of this, in Germany they're like, their glop is like this, but American glop is like that.
Yes, glop, the most scientific of measurements, the most accurate of measurements. When they ask me anything, I always tell them a glop, because they know exactly what I'm speaking of.
We're going to show you on the show today 3 different salads. One is called a tomato salad, one is your macaroni salad, and one is a bean salad. So let's start with bean salad first. Okay, so here's the tip. If you notice here on the can.
So, from a person who has sliced his hand on a can before, don't pop the can top all the way off and then push it in there. You heighten the chance of cutting your hand exponentially. Please, just cut it most of the way, right? And press it in the middle. Press it in the middle, pour it out, whatever. Get a fork then. Put it in there. Boop, use a fork and open the top then. Cause them shits sneaky. Them shits got the goddamn motherfucking stabby shitty.
And then you can see right here, look at that. There's that bad boy. You know what that is? I'm going to tell you what that is. That is the fat from pork and beans. I'm sorry, excuse me. That's what they're calling pork. It's a little square of fat, and that's it. In this whole can, this is somehow going to add flavor.
Now, this is the one time you gotta mark it on your fucking calendar that I agree with him. I don't know why I always open up a fucking can of pork and beans and it'd be that one little floaty ass piece of pork on the top. Like, that shit ain't about to. This is, how the fuck is this pork and beans, nigga? This is beans and pork, to be honest.
Okay, now I'm cutting a large onion.
I like how he lines it up like he's about to like, get in the fucking like mega chop mode or some shit, and he just then pulls out the fucking slap chop shit. Bro can't even be good at cutting. Also, he called that shit a large brown onion just now.
In there, in the mix, I do heaping tablespoons. You're gonna start with two heaping tablespoons.
I'm in stress. I'm in stress. Ooh, I'm in stress. Ooh, boy. This man right here said, take a fourth of an onion, ninja chop it, throw it in your beans that now no longer have juice on them, and just fill in the space with Hellman's mayonnaise. What the fuck is that gonna taste like? He didn't add any seasoning to this. It's just beans, mayonnaise, and onions. Maybe he adds seasoning. Maybe I'm speaking too soon and I'm just disgusted by this. Maybe he adds seasoning. Hold on.
Hang to this. You've got the chopped onions, you got the beans, mayonnaise, and then you're going to put in 2 capfuls of white vinegar. And don't worry if you spill.
Oh, brother, this guy's...
I thought he would have made it better or tried to save it, but he made it worse. I was kind of there if he put some good seasoning on it. Now I'm gone, nigga. I'm dead. I am dead. You heard me.
Like that lid right on there. And you're going to throw that in the refrigerator and we'll break that out later on.
He ain't even like mix it good enough. There's still like a whole like corner of untouched beans. He couldn't even be disgusting correctly.
Is tomato salad. Even easier than salad number 1. All right? It's going to be tomatoes, olive oil, oregano, salt and pepper, and water.
When you can make like a tomato salad, but it's usually tomatoes and cucumbers. And you do it with Italian dressing is what I've seen it done with. I mean, it's pretty good to me. But just straight tomatoes and water and oil though, you're just like you're taking the flavor factor, holding that bit out in front of your foot, dropping it and putting that shit like at least 200 yards, nigga. You don't know how to flavor pack anything. Your shit just be not even base layer. Like it just be like, ooh, there's material in my mouth. There's sustenance in my mouth. There's no flavor there. There's no seasoning in this. Where's the seasoning?
I have to check with my mom because I can't.
I don't know. Let me tell you what to do.
Okay.
Add everything together, your salt, pepper.
Did bro just... Okay, first of all, bro called his mom in the middle of a YouTube video. Respect. Then he fucking does the... That's so 20... That's so 2010s. That's so 2010s, bro. This did come out 10 years ago. Because that's some shit out of... Like, everybody done did that shit before, nigga. Don't you look at me. Don't you judge me. You know you done hit the one time. Hell, I still do this now when I play basketball. Like niggas ain't talking on defense. Be like, bro, oh man, let's talk, bro. Come on now, call out the screens.
All over the tomatoes, and you're gonna just shake that. Just salt it, and pepper. I could mix. Y'all know what the guy way is. That's right. The guy way puts the lid on it right next to the bean salad in the fridge.
All right. First of all, that shit looks so not cool. Then you're supposed to dice them up a little finer than that. You just put that shit in the 4s, just now 4s, 5s. Like you didn't chop it at all. And that was it. Like those shits are big as fuck. Who the fuck is gonna just eat that shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of throwing off, you know what I'm saying, the proportions of the damn salad.
Always start with 2 heaping tablespoons of mayonnaise. Heaping as in that. That's heaping, okay?
Here's the thing. Mayonnaise is cool, right? Mayonnaise is not that bad. I don't like Hellman's though. I like Miracle Whip. The difference is Miracle Whip is a salad dressing actually. It does go on sandwiches and it does taste good on sandwiches. To me, it tastes better than Hellman's because it actually adds flavor instead of just being a wet nothingness. That is made for this moment. He should not be pouring bland. He should not be pouring bland ass mayonnaise over the macaroni just straight up like that. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're not adding anything to it. It's gonna taste like nothingness. Because really, what does mayonnaise taste like? You tell me right now. What does plain mayonnaise taste like? Exactly, my nigga.
For every spoonful of mayonnaise, you do a capful of vinegar. Top it off with salt. Pepper comes out a little slower, so you gotta do it just a little bit longer. And then take a moment to mix it in one more time.
All right. That's it for Cooking with Jack from me today. I maybe do a part 2. Stay tuned for the channel because I'm still doing my Who Is That recaps from my XXL video, where I'm just gonna start digging into the actual content of the people I covered in that. I'm probably gonna get into shoe reviews soon. Never know. Yeah, that also I want to note this about Cooking with Jack. His comments and his like to dislike ratio are turned off. So I think he's probably gotten a lot of like hate for his videos, especially as of recent, because I've really was put on to him through a critical video, Penguin Zero on YouTube. He the one to put me on, and he has millions of people, so I'm pretty sure people probably been throwing a little bit of hate, probably a little bit of hate. So as the end of this video, I love to be back. I am glad that I'm here with you guys, and I'll post tomorrow or the next day. I try to post like every 2 days. But yeah, all right, I'm out.
We're doing party cheese salad. When I saw her make this in Alabama, I was like, goosh.